This piece of apparatus is a balance. It is used for measuring mass. It does this by comparing the mass of an object placed on this pan with the masses of these weights located along the beam. Inside this little box is a knife edge. That is a sharp piece of metal on which this beam rests. When the mass of this object is comparable to the masses up here, the beam is balanced, and the little pointer over here will point right at 0. Let's see how this works. If I wish to find the mass of these two objects, I first place them on the pan. Next, I take my largest weight and move it. This is equivalent to a mass of 100 grams. As you can see, the pointer has fallen down. This indicates that the mass of these objects is between 0 and 100 grams, or in other words, they don't weigh quite 100 grams. So I'm going to put this heaviest weight back on 0. Next, I am going to see if these objects weigh 50 grams. I do this by moving this next weight to the 50 mark. As you can see, the pointer remains up here. This indicates that the mass of these objects is greater than 50 grams. Now I'm going to move this weight to 60 grams. Again, you can see the pointer has not moved. This means these objects weigh more than 50 grams. Now I have moved the weight to 70 grams. Again, the pointer has not moved. Let's try 80. Notice that when I put this weight on 80 grams, the pointer has fallen down here. This indicates that these objects weigh less than 80 grams. I now know that they weigh someplace between 70 and 80 grams. Next, I put this weight back on 70 and I start moving my third weight. I'm going to start here at 50 or 5, and we can see that they weigh less than 75 grams, and now I'm going to move this back. Watch the pointer as I move this weight from 5 back to 4 grams. Notice that it rises. All right, this means that the mass of this object is someplace between 74 and 75 grams. Next, I'm going to move my smallest weight. I do this with a pencil or some other object because I don't want to handle this weight with my fingers, because I could get oil or salt from my fingers on the weight. As I move this, you can see that the pointer starts to move also. I keep moving this weight until the pointer stops right here at 0. In order to really see whether that pointer is on 0, I have to face the balance and maybe forward. Now you can see that these lines are almost lined up. This means that I have found the mass of this object. Reading the smallest line, the smallest weight right here, I can see that this little pointer has stopped at 0.010 grams. To find the weight of the object, I add the masses on all three of these beams. So this will be 74.310 grams. After finding the mass of these two objects, I have replaced these weights at 0. I would like now to find the mass of 3 objects. Again, I use the heaviest weight first. As you can see, these objects weigh more than 100 grams. Notice when I put this weight on 200 grams, the pointer falls down, indicating that the mass of these objects is between 100 and 200 grams. This weight is now placed back at 100 grams, and I move the second weight. As you can see, these objects weigh less than 150 grams. However, they weigh more than 130 grams because, as you can see, the pointer has risen when I have this weight set at 30 grams. Now I will try the third weight, moving this along the beam. We can see, even when I set it at 1, that the pointer has started to move down. Set at 2, the pointer has fallen down. So I'm going to set this one at 1. And as I did before, I'm going to move the smallest weight with a pencil. And as I did before, I need to stand in front of the balance in order to move my smallest weight. As you can see, the pointer is now fairly well lined up over here, and I can read the mass of my object. The smallest beam here measures 2.23, probably 0.233. If you look at that very closely, you will see that the little pointer is between 0.23 and 0.24. The last place here is estimated. Again, I add the weights on all of these beams in order to get my mass. So this would be 131.233 grams.
Yeah, hold everything. We have to, at one point we had a shot